What's going on, Jeromes? So Sam Darnold has not gotten respect throughout his NFL career so far, starting off with the Jets and then the Panthers. Like, everyone knows this. Like, oh, he's a bust. Oh, all he does is get mono, blah, blah, blah. But Sam Darnold with the Vikings showed up and showed out Sunday. Now, yes, it is one game. Yes, it is against the Giants, but it's you beat an NFL team on the road. You look very comfortable, and it's something that can be replicated over and over and over. And I do think that Sam Darnold is in a beautiful position here to get himself paid. Just like JJ McCarthy put on Instagram, paid. And whether it's here, probably not, or somewhere else. But Sam Darnold was named the number one surprise from opening NFL weekend by The Athletic. This is what they wrote. Number one, Sam Darnold, baby. Each offseason, it's easy to imagine this scenario. A talented quarterback who started for some dismal teams is finally set up for success. It doesn't usually happen. Exception. Darnold was up. It doesn't usually happen. What are you talking about? It happened last year with Baker and it happened in 2022 with Geno. What do you mean? Doesn't usually happen. Happens once a year. Come on, man. Exception, Darnold was awesome in Minnesota's 28-6 rout of the Giants on the road. New York is bad, but Darnold dropped dimes all over the field. If he can play this way with any consistency, and if Justin Jefferson can stay healthy, why would they put that in there? I mean, Jefferson has had one injury throughout his NFL career. Why would you just put that in? The NFC North is going to be a delight. Well, if everyone else does their job, who knows? But the Packers are at the bottom. That's all I know. And also Louis Riddick, our guy, Lou, skip to my Lou, put this out. Vikings always were the best situation for a young or veteran quarterback of those that had major quarterback turnover this season, pun intended. It's only 1 week, I know, but Darnold benefiting from a great teaching program, supporting cast for quarterbacks in Minnesota. And that's exactly it, where during the draft, when McCarthy landed here, Minnesota was always talked about as the best landing spot for a young rookie quarterback, right? But for all the reasons why it's good for J.J. McCarthy, Kevin O'Connell, also you have Josh McCown, also Grant Dudinsky, also Wes Phillips, also Justin friggin' Jefferson, by the way, Addison when his ankles aren't effed up, Hockenson when he gets off the pup, Darrisaw is one of the best left tackles in the game. That defense is going to be legit. You can run the ball, all of that. Yeah, that also factors in with Sam Darnold as well. Also, minor details. So, Vikings friend of me, PFF, graded Sam Darnold as the number one quarterback in the National Football League for Week 1. 88.1. Patrick Mahomes is number 2. So, Sam Darnold, Patrick Mahomes. No big deal. No must have fuss, right? And like we said, this was not some sort of fluke. This was not some sort of, hey, I mean, Darnold had a one-off game, blah, 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 but honestly, the best and most efficient game of his career. And you could see him very comfortable. You could see him not seeing ghosts in the backfield, even though the Giants got some early pressures. And overall, there's a lot to like. Because Jefferson will eventually get his. He'll eventually have more than 6 targets. But I actually did like that Darnold sort of reined things in. Addison will be back, and in effect, the running game is absolutely legit with Aaron Jones and company. So, I mean, also you're going to get Hockenson back. So who says that this can't travel? You have a physical offensive line, one of the best offensive tackle duos in the game. You can run the ball, and you have the best wide receiver on the planet. And also, eventually, you're getting back a tight end who's top 3, and he's not 3. Chokes me up inside, even though he's a stupid Hawkeye, right? So, yes, even though it was the Giants, Niners defense is tough. Texans defense is tough. Jets defense is tough, except not tonight. But you can easily see Sam Darnold getting some things done. Now, I'm not ready to say that he's the Messiah, but he is certainly Slingin Sammy Darnold, a.k.a. America's quarterback, and he's going to get the damn thing done. So overall, it was a great debut, and it is the epitome of everything that we talked about in training camp, where Kevin O'Connell legitimately might be a quarterback whisperer. Actually, I think he is, right? And even though Darnold might not be the future here in Minnesota, that's very likely J.J. McCarthy. That doesn't mean that Darnold can't have a very special season here and get paid. Like we said, the best case scenario for the Vikings is if the Vikings have a tough decision with Sam Darnold during the offseason. Do they extend him? Do they franchise tag him? Do they let him go, get that comp pick? Do they tag and trade him? Or is J.J. McCarthy good to go? Or is Sam Darnold so damn good? And remember, Darnold's not 36. All right. So he still has plenty of good football left in him. And maybe he finally found a great situation to unlock his gifts. And all of a sudden, oh, he's the guy. He's the guy. But we'll see. Like we said, tranquillo, tranquillo, tranquillo. It's been 1 week. But now he's got our curiosity. If he does this against the Niners, he'll have our attention. America's quarterback. But your thoughts are thoughts. Slingin Sammy Darnold named the number one surprise in the National Football League Week 1 by The Athletic. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.